We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Favorable call in there for a strike. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Rajay Davis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun has a read on it. 2 gone. Into the box, Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. At the plate, number 20. He'll lead things off.
Center fielder, number 20.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Jonathan Villar is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Into the box now, Adam Thomas. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Perez. 1 out. Here's Hanley Ramirez. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Hard on the ground toward short. Villar takes it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, number 73. He stands in for the first time in this one. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows he's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone, and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He's around first, heading for two. And he will pull into second with a two-out double. Stepping up now, Xander Bogart.
Shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. In now, Jesus Aguilar. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And he's set down, one away. Now at the plate, Neil Walker. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And he takes ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit. So striding in, Domingo Santana. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts is right there as he takes it for the second out. Ready now, Stephen Vogt. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Number 73 is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's an 89-mile-an-hour fastball that he's looking at. But why did he look? Because it was great location. Hit a good spot. You can do that 89 if you're hitting your spots.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He'll get it into second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double. So striding forward now, Dustin Pedroia. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Line to the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. To short. VR right there. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Fielder number 25.
Digging in to try it again. Rajay Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just short, hit hard. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. For Davis, that's stolen base number 4 on the year. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there. 1 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Hernan Perez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. Got him. Riding in once again, number 20. He popped out in his first trip. And that's dead center for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Ready for another chance. Jonathan Villar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now batting, Adam Thomas. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Hitter, Adam Thomas.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Number 20 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Settling in now, number 73, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Hit hard to short. Villar fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate,
Ryan Braun here in the 4th. Left fielder, number 8.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. 1-2. Here it comes. Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Now at the plate, Neil Walker. He singled his last time up. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 thus
Leading
far.
off for Boston, shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Aguilar on the move. 1 away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Now batting, third baseman Eduardo Nunez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Eduardo Nunez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Perez sprinting after it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The throw into second. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Here's Rajay Davis now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Rajay Davis.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Right fielder, Mookie.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Digging in once again, Adam Thomas. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And that misses for ball 1. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. That's in there. Base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Throw into second. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he will score as well as they've broken this one wide open now as the lead swells to 6.
Now batting, number 73.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Perez on the move. He's there, but he missed it. The run is in and thrown out at second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. In now, Andres Hernandez. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Arizona, the designated hitter, number 61.
And we are underway from We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Swing and a liner. And, Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third.
Here's Jed Jerko now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jonathan.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And, Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got him. In now, number 7. His average coming in way up there in the 380s.
Number 7.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Here's Neil Walker. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Walker.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Number 11 will put this one away, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Randall Gritcher. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Randall Gritcher.
Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
3-1 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Popped high in the air. Number 7 is there for it. 1 away. Striding in, Guy Murphy.
Hitter, Guy Murphy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Ready now, number 11. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head. The rest of the at-bat.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 11 is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Jed Lowry is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Lifted the other way out to left center. Broxton's on the move. And that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Right fielder, Domingo Santana.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pham is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Grounded softly to the right. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now in the box, Yoenis Cespedes. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And he takes ball 1. One and one.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Molina has it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. So coming to the plate, Stephen Vogt. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, he's lucky to be sitting here 1-1 right now. He swung at the ball out of the zone, then check swung on that one. I don't know if he's seeing the ball very well right now.
And here's Gritcher to make the catch, and the side is retired. Into the box, Yadier Molina, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Around first, he's digging for second. The relay, and a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Here's
Now
Dexter
batting,
Fowler now.
right
0 for
fielder,
1 here in the early going.
Fowler.
Low for ball 1. For Fowler, he stands at second with his 13th double of the year. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Molina rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. He drew a walk his first time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter,
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Striding in once again. And Jed Jerko. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
he couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
First baseman, Matt Carpenter.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Broxton racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rendell Grichuk. He popped out in his first trip. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Guy Murphy. Here comes the first pitch.
Murphy.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Digging in to try it again. Number 11. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Tough slider down low for a strike. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not standing in, Jesus Aguilar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jesus
Drilled on the ground to short. Lowry's got it. And he's retired here, 1 away. Now at the plate, Keon Broxton. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Played on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Number 5,
digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Molina gathers, and he was thinking about third, but instead he'll throw to first. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. First pitch coming. Here it is. Number 7 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Digging in, Neil Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Jerko charging in on it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Jed
Hit in the air out toward left. Cespedes is there. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And that's going to land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Dexter Fowler is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Set to deal on 2-2. Weakly to the right side, so he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air to center. Broxton's on his horse. And that ends the inning. At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Boy, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there. That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup to hold up on, nice job.
And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop 3rd strike.
Up next for
So
Milwaukee.
stepping in, Stephen Vogt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pham racing back at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jesus Aguilar.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-1. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Hit hard to third. Now a bluff to throw to first and fire back to second. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready with the 1-0. And that drilled him pretty good as the ball squirts off toward third. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And now digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but foul.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Jed Jerko. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana is after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Matt Carpenter. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Broxton going back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Randall Grichuk.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Broxton moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, number 7. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
First baseman, number 7.
In the air out toward right field. Fowler on the run, and that's the 1st out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Walker.
And the pitch. A little roller toward the hole. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Ready once again, Domingo Santana. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Now the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Guy Murphy. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Guy Murphy.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to get in, but you can't be too cute either. That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Number 8, shortstop.
Ready once again, Jed Lowry. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Yadier Molina. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Skied into straightaway right. Santana over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Stephen Vogt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Stephen Vogt.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Striding in once again, Jesus Aguilar. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The batter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Ready for another chance? Number 7. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tyler Lyons is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Struck him out, so 2 men are dead here, but there's still 1 big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit.
Second baseman.
Here's Neil Walker. He was a ground out victim last time up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Walker waits on the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
2-0 to a good hitter, bases loaded. Look, this is where you got to really execute your pitch and keep it down. Try to minimize the swing down in the zone. That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Well, here we sit. 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick us.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Dexter Fowler. He'll lead it off here. Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that two-seamer with great movement.
The tag, and he is out. Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Santana sprinting after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Dribbled up the line. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Now in the box, Matt Carpenter. He's roped a couple.
Carpenter, your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Steven Piscotty. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. Still without a home run and 17 RBIs. Broxton will get there and he puts it away to retire. Into the box now, Domingo Santana. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Right fielder, Domingo Santana.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ball 1. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play. And at the plate, Rendell Gritcher. He'll have the first crack at it here. Anthony Swart. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Guy Murphy. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Hard liner to center field. Broxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, number 11. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Digging in, Stephen Vogt. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Catcher, Stephen.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Hits this one hard the other way. There is Jerko. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Keon Broxton, a hit in 2 tries so far. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Pham is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Dexter Fowler.
Corey Knebel comes on from the pen. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Dexter Fowler becomes the first out in the 9th inning. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Jed Jerko is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a swing and a miss on a good pitch. And now the Redbirds are down to their final strike.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 41,900 strong on their feet here at Miller Park. Drilled right back up the middle. Walker's got it. On to first, and that's your ball game. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's a dream matchup on the mound. Coming up right after this.
Number 8.
Line, but speared on a hop. And he's set down, one away. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. High in the air out to center field. Pham is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Here's Buster Posey now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Posey.
Lifted into center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the... Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And he's retired, 1 away. Now to the plate, Tommy Pham. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Hit hard towards the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Stepping into the box, Jed Jerko, who comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. The tag, and he is out on to Belt, and they turn. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Number 9.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Here it comes on 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
This one here is for the second baseman, Jerko. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping up now, Jarrett Parker. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards center, and the Giants are officially into the hit column. There's their first base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Stepping up to the plate, Pablo Sandoval. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. No score here as we play inning number 2. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner goes for second. Bounce to first. He'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So striding in, Matt Carpenter. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Hit back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Randall Grichuk. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Looks like he's trying to catch the corner with both those sliders. He just missed. So let's see now. The big question, Matt, is he's going to throw it again and maybe see if he can get a strike this time. That's the 3rd slider in a row. And I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Rendell Grichuk goes down for the 2nd out in the bottom half. Guy Murphy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 2-0. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Panik will make the catch, and that retires the side. Here's Joe Panik. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Second baseman, Joe Panik.
First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the 1st strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Grichuk has a read on it, makes the play. 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ryan Healy. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Hunter Pence is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 3rd inning, no score to this point. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right, and Jerko will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, number 11, and it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now,
meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Here's Jed Lowry now. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. In there, and it's 0-1. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Batting 9th, catcher
Yadier Molina is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Here it comes on 1-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dexter Fowler is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sandoval is there for it. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. He singled his last time up. And that misses inside 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away. Here's Matt Carpenter, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Cueto pauses, 1-0 on its way. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-0 count. Here it comes. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting,
Rendell Grichuk will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Man, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2 and have those runs.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
the batter, number 10.
Digging in to try it again. Guy Murphy, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
3-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Span giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the end. Digging in for his second at-bat, Denard Span. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 2.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Buster Posey now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Ready for another chance. Brandon Belt, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He pulls this one into right. Fowler is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 11. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 11.
And a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford. No problem here. 1 away. Now at the plate, Jed Lowry. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Here's Dexter Fowler now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Parker is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Jarrett Parker. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jarrett Parker.
In the air now out to left field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Joe Panik comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Fowler is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is ready once again. Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Pence has a read on it. 1 down. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Digging in once again, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Carpenter
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's running towards second. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Jerko rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. Here's Randall Grichuk. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Left fielder Randall Grichuk.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And Span's throw will arrive too late. He's in there at third base. Riding in once again, Guy Murphy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And no shot to knock this one down, and that's going to score the run from third. Into the box now, number 11. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Hey, this guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And in a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to digging in to try it again. Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter Ryan Healy.
Here's a high pop-up. Lowry is there for it. 1 away. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Ready once again, Buster Posey. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Runner's on his way to third. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Fowler ranging back. He's got it. A great running play. Here's Jed Lowry now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The shortstop.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Now batting, number 4.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1-2. Here it comes. Liner toward right center, and Molina's aboard a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready for another chance? Dexter Fowler. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Lowry rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. Molina is on his way home. And Fowler will get there. He's got a triple. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's an 8-1 ball game. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 9-1 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Jerko. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Hence the catch, and now here's the runner breaking from third. And a relay to the plate. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's Matt Carpenter. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Panic's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in once again, Rendell Gritchick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Here's the short. MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Cardinals baseball.
Leading off for the Giants, the right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Hunter Pence is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Batting second.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. RBI chance early on here with a man at third following the leadoff triple. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pham on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. Stepping up to the plate, Buster Posey. Runner still anchored at third base. One away now. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Grichuk. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
The first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. High in the air out to center field. Pham will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Pence. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Settling in now, Tommy Pham. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Here's Jed Jerko now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Runners off for second. Hit on the ground toward the left. There's Sandoval. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Stephen Piscotty hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Number 11 would be next. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, one away. Into the box now, Jarrett Parker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fouled straight back. Pitch on the way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. And Lowry will put this away for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Pablo Sandoval. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Right side, hit hard. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Now at the plate, Joe Penn. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Line to the right side. Fowler is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stepping into the box, number 11. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball. Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
A rare 3-0 curveball drops in. 3-1. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Left fielder Randall
Grichuk is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Bumgarner has his sign. Here's the 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready now, Ryan Healy, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Ryan Healy.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Legs churning, he's headed for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he'll make it to third with a triple. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And the runner's coming home. Squeeze attempt misses. And he's going to be tagged out on a botched suicide squeeze. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Center fielder number
Striding in once again, Denard Span. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is flared out towards second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So that'll extend the inning with 2 away and bring in Buster Posey to bat. Here's Buster Posey now. He hit a sac fly earlier. Pitch outside, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing. Here's Jed Lowry now. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He brings a stellar batting average into this one, just shy of 380 on the season. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. One there. Back to first, and they'll get the slow-footed Molina. It's a double play. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit on the ground to short. There is Crawford. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Buster Posey. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The windup and the 0-1. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Under it now, Jerko for the first out. Ready for another chance? Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's a swing by Belt, and he gets a lot of this one. Out to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Digging in to try it again. Brandon Crawford comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit hard toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. He'll get it into second. Now at the plate, Jarrett Parker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there goes Crawford. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Runner at second here with one man out. Hit back up the middle. Lowry on the move. He has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He singled his last time up. Here's a ball headed for left center, and that'll get over the head of Lowry at short. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Into the box, Joe Panik trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Line, but speared on a hop. And he's retired, 1 away. In now, Jed Jerko. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On the ground to third. Sandoval has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is... Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Line drive to center field. Pham patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit sharply toward the right side. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Taken there by Lowry, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So digging in now, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 11.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So striding forward now, Jose Martinez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is low, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's Randall Grichuk. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder.
And a fastball just a bit high. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double. Ready for another chance. Buster Posey. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Buster Posey.
Popped up. And there's out number 1. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's safe. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Brandon Crawford.
And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. Here comes the 1-0. Hard ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again. Jarrett Parker. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. This is skied into short left center. Grichuk is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Jed Lowry. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. But no problem at first, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And Span will haul this one away for route number 2. First pitch coming, here it is. Dexter Fowler is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner. Bumgarner sets. First pitch on the way. Tommy Pham stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes. And they have
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hence racing back to the track, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. In to score is the runner from first, and he will pull into third with an RBI triple. Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Span is going to have room out there as he puts. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Third baseman number 48, Pablo
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Grichuk has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Joe Panik. It's been an
baseman, Joe Panik.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Ready once again, Ryan Healy. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The 1-2 from Wainwright. Drilled on the ground to short. Lowry's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. To short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And on one pitch, he's retired. At the plate, number 11. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And he takes a called strike 2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Cardinals, designated hitter
Jose Martinez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Ready for another shot now. Hunter Pence. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Hunter Pence
takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Now at the plate, Denard Span. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Now a diving tag as he lays himself out to make the play. What an effort. Here's Buster Posey now. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Grichuk. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Belt. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. And he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here he comes on 2-0. In the dirt here, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play. Coming to the plate now, Randall Grichuk. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Randall Grichuk.
hit hard on the ground to second. Panic is there. Throw on to first in time, one away. Stepping in, Jed Lowry. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He comes in 0 for 2 thus. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Span will haul this one away for route number 2. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Dexter Fowler.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Settling in now, Tommy Pham. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Ball 1. Will Smith trots in from
Now
the
pitching for the Giants, number 13, Will Smith.
Slider high, 2-0.
Well, I know the last.
Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Pence coming on. And that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Brandon Crawford. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Lifted the other way out to left center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Digging in now, Jarrett Parker. It was a fly. Number 53 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Sun Hwan-Oh enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Pham moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. Now at the plate, Pablo Sandoval. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a dive, but he's back. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2. So striding forward now, Joe Panic. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Jerko has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the. At the plate, Jed Jerko. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Number 3.
Span is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th. This crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Derek Law. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Matt Carpenter will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. The average coming into play right at 320. 9 homers and 31 RBIs. Ball two now. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Span is under it. 2 gone. Striding into the box. Number 11, Hunter Strickland takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and that's your ball game. And guys, the Giants couldn't have done it here without the start turned in by this man, Madison Bumgarner. Strike oppose. He's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run, 5 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Madison Bumgarner. His record is now 2-1. Credit the save to Hunter Strickland, his 5th. The loss goes to Adam Wainwright. He falls to 5-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.